Joining me now after 2 years as mayor, now the former mayor, Myrtle Figueras. Welcome.
Oh, isn't it exciting? It's such an honor in the city of Gainesville to be able to serve as mayor, as leader, yet also continue to serve as a council member. And I'm thrilled to be back in another seat, serving simply as a wonderful council member and giving my service to citizens of Gainesville.
Well, Mayor Brunner said a lot of nice things about you in the meeting and then also earlier today about your work and service for the city of Gainesville. Share with me some of your proudest moments as mayor.
Oh, it is so much fun because, I'm a fun-loving person, and when people ask me to come and speak to them, these are my proudest moments as mayor, because then I feel as though whatever I have learned in my life anywhere, whatever God has allowed me to have, then I'm supposed to share whatever I know with others. So I've had the most fun sharing Gainesville with everybody who wants to know anything about Gainesville, and it makes me feel good. I speak to young people, elementary school students. They sit on the floor, they listen to me. They're so proud of their mayor, yet I'm teaching them government. I'm teaching them how to live in the city of Gainesville. I go to different civic groups and I have different people who just talk to me. They ask me questions and they are so impressed that I can share with them in just a few moments just things about the city that they had no idea that existed. Then I go to churches. I have different people who ask me to come and speak. That is the most wonderful piece of my life that I've enjoyed as mayor.
You've had some great times and
Yes.
some tough times,
Yes.
but anytime, growing pains always exist, and anytime you're trying to be bigger or better or whatever, you're going to have growing pains. How did you work through some of those growing pains?
There will always be, I call them hiccups, in any piece of life. I've lived 66 years now, and I've had a few of those. During my term as mayor, there have been things that have been very distasteful. At the same time, I think that we're brought to any situation for a reason, so we can make ourselves look even better because we're able to work through adversity and move on. So any kind of adversity, we'll have some kind of pursuit of jumping through it, okay, and moving on with it. And so I believe that Gainesville is just full of ways to move from one situation to another and to live through it and then to survive after we get through.
And you have survived.
Yes, we have. Isn't it fun?
Now, you're still on the city council,
Yes.
still a lot of hard work to do,
Well,
but you
I can
survived.
sit back, though. I call it my stool of do nothing, and I'll do as a little bit.
You will. Well, I know you, and everyone in this community knows you, and you will not sit back. We know that too. You are also not, in addition to the city council, as I mentioned to Mayor Brunner earlier today, she now serves on every board there
Yes.
is. You just finished serving on every board, so now you're backing off. You are going to continue to serve in the area of historic preservation.
Yes,
so
I'll be
you're
on the
interested
Historic
in that.
Preservation Commission, and this is led wonderfully by Jessica Tuller, and she is just such a great historian, a person to fix the history. As a staff person, yet she involves all of the community in everything that we do as far as the history of our area is concerned. We can find out actual things that happen here and that have been here for a long time and learn to appreciate it more because of the age, because of what you can do to it. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful board. I'll get a chance to serve on that.
Well, in addition to that board, you also will continue to serve at the state level on the Georgia Municipal Association
I will.
board.
It's interesting that I served previously for 6 years on the Georgia Municipal Association Board of Directors, and for some reason they've decided that they need me to work again. So because I'm no longer mayor, it gives me more time, and I can go back and work on that board again.
And you've been active at the state level in a lot of different capacities,
Yes.
Water particularly,
Yes.
which is so critical
Yes.
to all of us, but especially to Gainesville residents.
Especially to Gainesville. And I was lucky enough, the governor appointed me several years ago to serve on the Metropolitan North Georgia Water Task Force. I did that as long as I was mayor the first time. And then at the end of that term, then I was no longer on that board, but I still stay in contact with all the people who serve on that board. Because of that, everybody knows how important water and water water conservation, water, everything about water is to me. And because of that, we have, we know many of the details that many other people don't know. Our lake is so, so, so important. We're so thankful that we've gone from drought to overfull. It's wonderful, but at the same time, we've got to still realize that water is finite, and we cannot just throw it away like we used to. We must conserve.